Alright guys, welcome to episode 2 of our Araby campaign, and now I think we're going to be heading in and taking down the Knights of Arrigo here, who are trespassing. They're kind of asking for a little bit of trouble, but I have some plans, I have some schemes, and let's see if we can get this party started. So first things first, I'm going to combine some of my warriors. We're going to get an Arabian Knight here, so we're going to have 4 Arabian Knights. They don't really stand up well to the Bretonnian Knights of the Realm, but I think this army's mainly just peasant trash kind of stuff. So Xandria is owned here. The Black Tower of Arkan is going to be a harder fight. And this territory, I think, is just one dude. So we can probably grab that. Yeah, I think we can. And then we got Suddenburg down there. Is that even one of the territories I need to get? No. So Araby's conquest doesn't go that far down there. But still would be fun to fight VOLKMAR, I think. Alright, so we're going to go shopping. We're pretty rich right now. We have 14,000 resources. So I've decided I'm going to start spamming out the Crown of the Serpent Caliph. So we're going to barter that. Seems like a cool item. Negative leadership to the entire enemy army is pretty good. And can we buy that back later? We can buy it again. Wow. Okay, that's really, really fun. But we're also going to go here. We're going to get a Kislevet Kossar. Yeah. And then we're going to Hindan. We're also going to get some campaign movement range stuff to get us across the desert a little bit quicker. I know there was another character that was helpful for that. So let me scroll down and see. Yeah, we can get the messenger. I think there was one that was 8%, so a little bit better. Yeah, we'll get the scribe. All right. So that's going to be our initial trading for now. Outstanding. And we'll hold on to the rest of the money. So now we're going to get Jafar. And we can do the crown. Yeah, I think it's an enchanted item. Abacus of Fate is there. So we'll keep that for him. And we can put it on Waysar the Cruel and our other characters, I think. All right, so enchanted item. Yeah, Idol of the Desert, and we can do that. This item can only be equipped to a Lord or a Sheik. Oh, so it keeps you from cheesing. Okay. So Waysar the Cruel can get the Abacus of Fate, and okay, that's still a fun item, but it can only be equipped to the big dogs. Okay, you live and you learn, but still pretty good. -5 leadership, but we can't. They thought of it. I was like, oh, are we going to get this on every single hero in our army and just go bananas? Yeah, sadly not. All right, guys. The dream is over, but still very fun. And we need to get our campaign movement range, homies. So we're going to go here to our ancillaries, and we'll put the Kossar here, and we're going to put the Scribe here. So plus 15% campaign movement. We got a Tollkeeper as well, income from local regions. But yeah, that's going to be more for a hero that we want to use to bolster our economy anyways. All right, guys. Good turn for us. Anybody we want to do some diplomatic relations with? Pirates of Sartosa. Nobody wants trade at the moment. Nope, we're chilling. And let's carry on, and yeah, caravan's almost done as well. Cool beans, and we will see you guys in the next turn. All right, caravan is completed. We made a little bit of money, which is good. We got our Arabian Knights, and also level up on Waysar the Cruel. All right, let's get you with a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and let's get another caravan going right now. So we can go up to Ackendorf, sure, why not? Pump a lot of money into it, make more money. And great. Happy Populace. Looks like some games are being held. Meanwhile, here we can now get these spice markets. Great. That should unlock some unique stuff in the markets as well. And we got 2 armies here, which I don't know if they would take the fight. I'm pretty sure these are just junk stacks. Like, I think we're going to be able to take on, like, multiple of their armies at once. You never freaking know, though. I could make a second army, which is just going to be, like, slave rabbles. Yeah, that's for elephants. Campaign movement range, income, and Grand Viziers. So the fact that we could just get Grand Viziers is really strong out of the gates. I don't think we need a second army quite yet. These guys will just run when I attack them most likely. These guys are, although they're encamped, which is an option. Yeah, campaign movement range disabled when recruiting, obviously. And I think we can just go for them here. Yeah, just like attack. Just, you know, get a heavy-duty conflict going. I mean, if we just crush these 2 armies, I think I can chase them down, too. I have a lot of movement. Yeah, with that extra bonus I just got. So let me make sure I don't have any weird agreements. I do tend to do that in my campaigns. I, like, forget that I'm, like, a friend with somebody, and I'll be like, oh, shit, I just attacked. All right, so do we want to rush this? We have our dudes. I don't know how important that is to rush, so I think we can chill. We can rush Phyrus for 900. I think we'll hold on to them for now. And let's go ahead and attack the encamped army here. So we're going to declare war. Yeah, there you go. And we're going to catch him slipping. But we're going to fight this fight, guys, because if I auto, I'm going to take bigger casualties than I probably should. And I think this isn't a super fun fight to watch, though, right? But let's fight it. Let's see how it goes. Maybe it'll be exciting. Let's give it a chance. And right now, this guy, -4 leadership plus that crown. So there'll be some negative leadership penalties on these guys. All right, so here we are. It looks like there's going to be a reinforcing army coming in from the back here. So, ooh, interesting. So we can kind of do this, actually. So let's get our warriors. Yeah, just our rank and file homies. So we're going to go right here. We're going to get our peasant archers behind them. All right, so the genie needs to be here because he's got the wind spell, which is going to punish them very heavily. And what does that army look like? Yeah, it's just pure trash. So if we can get Wazar the Cruel in there, and our characters, and just like hammer their leadership real quick, that should be pretty good. Jafar also has an AoE too, so we're going to get him. And the Arabian Knights, what we're going to do with them is we're going to occupy the other portion of the army and keep them in check. All right, so we get you guys here. They don't have any cap. This is just like Bretonnian peasant blobs, basically. Great. All right, everything's looking good. We're going to lock the formation, start deployment, and you guys will now move up and do this. All right, so let's move up, get them right on the border. We can nail them with pendulums, and is this army going to advance? It is. So we need to just go keep them interested with our Arabian Knights. Meanwhile, we give them just enough room to fit on the edge of the map, and we get them with pendulums and all sorts of nastiness. So yeah, this is going to be brutal. All right, so how are we looking out here? Yeah, let's just go look for freebies. These guys are going to be arriving in 56 seconds. So we got to keep them interested, so that's going to be 3, and you guys will be 4. Let's do this, let's do this. Yeah, pretty low quality armies. And now we have the frickin' Venom Staff, which is going to be really, really nice. Doesn't affect friendly troops either, so that's great. All right, so we get in, hammer those guys down. Those are spearmen, so we want to get away from that. We do eat a wind blast, and yeah, I should have paid better attention that those were spearmen. Let's get the Arabian Knights back. I think we lost 1 model so far. Small losses, and here they come. All right, so 28 seconds. We do a little bit of fast forwarding here. Let's get you here, you here, you here. Just keep them interested. Some of the knights kind of stuck in those spheres, which is too bad. So I'm going to get dragged down a bit. But yeah, you can see the AI struggling here. They're like, I'm too weak, help me, Anakin. All right, so here they come. So we're going to go ahead and get the genie, his magic here. Get our characters moving in, and we can do a big, oh god. Oh, it doesn't get any more wrecked than that pendulum right there, boys. Oh, yes. Oh god, obliteration. All right, Jafar. How does this work? Do I need to be close? I think I do. All right. So the majority of that army is going to rout off the battlefield instantly. Yeah, they're just like getting put in the old trash can here. And the genie is going to get it. All right, that is very, very good for us. That's one way to do it. That's the old school way, right? Let's Spirit Leech you. Yeah, we're going to get you gone, and hopefully the genie can boink that character down. You guys are just going to kite this army out. And then we can reform the ranks. Okay. Have you guys seen pro gamer moves like that before? All right, let's get around the back. That -5 leadership item, like, look at that. Yeah, it should be in there somewhere. I don't know if it's baked into their values, but it should be good. It should be good. All right, so those are spearmen, so we're going to just circle them, look for some, yeah, those are spearmen at arms. The rest of the army is going to be turning about face, getting ready to punish them here, and there we go. Just keep kind of Benny Hilling around the map. Looking nice. And now we're fighting a much weaker army. Medium casualties on my, on my ass. All right, so here they come. They're coming for blood. They want it bad, and we're going to run down like all the scraps too. That's where we're going to keep the Arabian Knights at the ready for. So you guys run over here, head them off, and these guys should be getting in formation here. I don't know what they're doing right now. These are spearmen at arms? Yes, they are. Okay. So one Arabian Knight can go run you guys down. Jafar is at the ready, looking good. Wazar the Cruel can go after the damsel, so we're going to get you here, and we can get our 2 characters, put them in control group 5, and use them to go hunt the enemy character. Jafar can pendulum if he needs to. We can do the Serpent Staff. It's going to do some nice damage there. And the genie's now in. We can use this to butter their bread, shoot you guys here, and hopefully just get a terror out on them. Should be shaken, should be buttered up pretty good. And yeah, we need to get as much damage as we can and just like wipe these out, because there's a lot more armies to deal with, and you know, it can get crazy pretty quick. Restock on Jafar. We'll Spirit Leech you guys. Arabian Knights waiting in the wings. Good, keep clearing them up. Genie's doing the work. You guys go there, and it should be army lost here relatively soon, I think. Yep, you guys go run them down. We got these men-at-arms wavering. Not long for this world. We want to wipe all these units like to the last, basically, though. No mercy. We must drive them from our ancestral lands. All right, how's this looking? Looking great. And how can we get that character? Pendulum time? Is it time for a big old pendulum? I think so. So we're going to do the pendulum. And then we're going to go genie form here in a second. Let's get you guys back. Big overcast damage. Oh, I have that item that makes me take more damage from overcasting spells. That's right. I might need to fine-tune that a little bit, guys. That could be a little bit sketchy. All right, so we're going to chase down this army, guys, and we'll see you after the battle. All right, small losses. Looks like we only lost 38 dudes, so that was a very, very good fight. Obviously, you know, that's if you want to be really sweaty, that's the direction you go. But honestly, I feel like this campaign could be hard if you're not sweaty, because you do have a lot of enemies out of the gates. The Tomb Kings hate you, and Yeah, obviously the Bretonians. Like, if I had let Rapunce build up, I think it could have been a big problem. All right, we're going to take that huge unpaid intern force. And they're going to get driven back to the shadows. There they go. And do we push it? Yeah, enemy killed in battle. We got the Charm Shield, which is fine. And that army is probably pretty bad.
Commander of Jin.
Level 8. He did not level up. Looks like somebody else in the army did. It looks like our Emir did level up. He eventually gets a Radiant Pegasus mount, which is cool. I'm looking forward to that. All right, let's get the Deadly Blade. I think we just chop up these armies and just like run them down real quick. And then in the next turn, we should be ready to get it. So this will be an auto. It's auto-resolve. Yes, yes. Good night. And we will take the treasure. Yeah, we lost more in that auto-resolve than we did fighting either of these clans. And then we're going to head back to Araby to replenish. Good. Level 9. And Pragmatic Alliances, Jin's Protection. Yeah, kind of uncertain about which way to go. I mean, Blue Tree is always good. Great Commander, gives us recruit rank for units, local recruit rank as well. But do we want any of his magic stuff? Quicksand is fun, but honestly, Pendulum is just going to be our go-to for most of the campaign, I think. So probably we will invest in Hardened Warriors. Because the army comp I have in mind is going to be, let's see, like Creatures of the Desert eventually, Hardened Warriors, and Skilled Riders will get our Camel Dezales up. Camel Dezales will be freaking sweet when I can get to those, but that's a ways off. We want Wogzen though too. I don't know. I think I'm just going to work down. We can get Dreaded Slaver for now. Yeah, I think that's like a good compromise while we're still kind of in this indecisive state. Okay, let's get you looking solid, and the capital city will be ready to grow in a turn. And we're going to turbo build the tier 2, which I think will be pretty rad. We've gotten a lot of good traits. Anything I want to recruit here. Probably the Fire Baptized Bowman, just in case they attack me here. I think that'll be smart. And looks like one of our caravans has leveled up. So we'll do better scales for the cell. See you guys in the next turn. All right, looks like we were attacked. I'm just going to auto this probably. You know, we just fought this fight. It's not going to be as good. The banner, we can put it on Jafar or whatever. We're going to auto it. We're not going to lose anything. We're healing. We're going to get some more captives. It's fine. And then Xandri will be ours. Like, we already fought the fight there. I think we're all good. So cargo, we get a Black Dragon. Keep moving as usual. Minus 100 cargo, and we get a sweet Black Dragon. Yes, let's freaking do it. All right, so the capital city is going to take 4 turns, but we can spend 1,200 to instantly go. Oh, dude, awesome. That mechanic rules. All right, let's go ahead and get the Dreaded Slaver, since I love being dreaded. You know, it's my favorite thing ever. We'll get Foe Seeker, head down that tree, and Homeboy here is good to go. All right, Foe Seeker too. Great. So now we need to go get Xandri. Xandri's bread must be buttered, and we'll continue our conquest out there. We can get the port leveled up, which is going to be a big income boost. This will give us Palace Guard as a core unit. Growth building is always welcome, but now we get to get some like real military tech, although the brine mining pits. Yeah, so this building will give us flying carpets and wizards, so we don't really need to rush that one as much. I do want to get Jezzails. Like, the shooting is very good with Araby. It's very good. We can also get elephants, but that's urban elites. Not too keen on the elephants at the moment. Now, if we go here, we can get good. We can start getting the Jezzails. Yeah, the Raiders camp. So that'll give us the foot Jezzails. They have 180 range, good armor piercing. Really, really impactful unit. Or, ooh, do we go for the camel Jezzails? I think we go for the camel Jezzails. They're the same thing. They just are mobile, right? I mean, these guys have more models. They hit for 17 a pop, and these camel Jezzails hit for 17, have 60 models, but they're mobile, so we can do some real sweatiness with them, which is fun. And also we want Wogzen too, so I think we go up this tree. We start teching there. Let's get the growth going, and for our last disappearing act, do we just want to get this? Salt production and recruitment cost for camel archers, camel Jezzails, and camel lancers. That sounds pretty synergistic, what we're doing, and we can get the Palace Guard going too. Dude, that mechanic of like turbo building is so freaking fun. All right, so we got the technology. So that's for assassins. Wins of magic, power reserves per turn for all armies. Water clock is going to buff the Corsairs. And then, yeah, these ones are fine. Parables of War is going to be magic stuff. Camel Barding is for cataphracts. And that buffs for gunpowder units, so Camel Jezzails. It's not a bad tech tree to go to eventually, but we're going to earn your freedom and then get teachings of the wise. Martyrdom, I think, is mainly, yeah, it's like Way of the Bow, upkeep for Jinns and Genies. I think we're going to go for the control across all our provinces. All right, so now we go get Xandri. Butter that bread. There we go. And we get the Desert Dogs and the Death Commandos. You guys know RORs are usually used for emergency sieges, so that's what's going to be happening here. And we will... It's only 344. Looting and occupying it. We'll just occupy it for now. Yeah.
Commander.
I should have probably looted it, actually. I don't know. I regret my decision immediately. All right. So the maps are done. We have campaign movement range.
Serpent Lord.
And the big dog is going to be continuing to be very, very dreaded, unless I missed that. No, we're still dreaded. Okay. And you... We're going to get Woundmaker. All right. Out freaking standing.
Serpent Lord.
So, ladies and gentlemen, pretty freaking good turn. We're going to go to the carriage here. So we've only defeated men so far. We have the Kossar. Any other campaign movement range homies just lurking in the shadows here? I definitely want to stack those guys so we can just like fly around and be very quick. Corruption, casualty replenishment. Yeah, it's all good. I know there was one other speedy boy here who helped us move along. Yeah, we're going to barter, take the Witch Hunter guy. So that's going to be like 21% faster with our movement. So let's go assign that to the big dog himself. And we're going to get rid of the Razor Standard. And we can do the, not Bailiff, but the Messenger. All right, so we got the Scribe, the Militiaman. That's not bad. Griffin Banner is cute, but we could probably put that on someone else eventually. But yeah, we're actually being efficient with our items this game. Usually I'm not. So where to next? El Khalabad has been taken by the Chunguses, who have only 2 territories. So I think we just fight some Tomb Kings now, like Pools of Despair. Black Tower of Arkan is owned by King Hakor. They only have 2 territories. So yeah, we're going to reclaim these lands. And right now you can see we're 11% done with our reconquest. All right, it's coming. And everything is building. All right, guys. See you in the next turn. Let's get it. Awazar the Cruel, getting bonus experience for pure devotion. Okay. Sounds like a good deal to me. And now let's go ahead and keep getting the camel tech. And dude, I'm so excited for the camel Jazales. When I play this faction in multiplayer, they were like my favorite. So fun. All right, so this is the border of our territory. So we can go and camp here. And King Hakor is pretty sauce. So we're probably going to have to go to the Pools of Despair to lure him out. So let's go right here, maintaining our 50%. We're going to go ahead and camp here. And yeah, we have some good units. The Al-Mukhtar's Desert Dogs are a really, really good unit. They have a leadership aura, so when they attack you, it's -8 leadership, which is quite good. Aside from that, we're pretty poor. We just did a big economic investment. Right now, we have the growth and control, and eventually our control will be stabilized. Yeah, because of our tech that we're working towards. All right, any diplomacy? Yeah, after playing Marienburg and everybody's like, yeah, let's be best friends. You know, this is a bit of a different beast. The top knots up here, they're fighting Khorne. Yeah, I don't need to get dragged into any sort of like conflicts, so I think we're just going to pass, and Pools of Despair will be ours. And then I think King Hakor will come out and fight us after that. Would you look at that? Volkmar the Grim rolling up with a stack and sieging King Hakor. He must have Haggard Skeletons, or else they would not have sieged that. And we don't have his bodyguard ability yet, so let's go ahead and get the Woundmaker. It's always a good one. And yeah, we're just going to go take the pool down here. I don't think I have any trade or anything with you. He's at war with the vampires and some other homies. I could be friends with the vampires, obviously. Yeah. Why the hell not? I mean, he's already getting dogpiled on. So we are going to go do this, and we're going to auto-resolve the hell out of that, and we are just going to occupy this. Here we go. And we have the carpet workshop there. I think I want to get the unique trade resource, if possible, so we'll do that. In Xandri here, we have our port, so we can't get the goodies yet. Okay, everything's building up in the capital city. A little bit of dough to work with. That is a growth building, and then I think I want to get some walls eventually, so we don't get harassed from the outside. We don't have the unique landmark yet. Don't care for any of those buildings. This is going to be income generated. And, I mean, yeah, maybe we get the hookah den just so we don't have leadership problems. It's pretty sketchy right now. It's negative. Yeah, some events are doing it. Yeah, there's going to be a rebellion in 5 turns. So we might need to bounce back up there and deal with that soon, guys. We'll see. All right, that is that. Not a whole lot going on. We're going to, you know, I might even attack, and these are just regular flagellants are going to get mowed by our army. Like Arabian Knights, the fire-baptized bowmen, our archers are pretty good as well. So that's a very easy fight for us, guys. Okay, it looks like Sartosa wants a trade agreement. Yeah, let's do it. Is there anything else you want to give? How about you give me 70 gold on top of that? Hell yeah. So that means we're going to start being able to craft some cool items once we're rich again. And the Black Tower of Arkan was taken, but the great part is now we can just go take it from Volkmar, right? Because he's going to be very damaged from that fight. Probably, you know, took some casualties, I would imagine. And I don't mind fighting Volkmar. I mean, it's very flavorful. So we will, you know, we will fight him and drive him back to the lands of the Empire. He'll probably take peace pretty quickly. Warhead of the Shadow gave, Rakov Dynasty, and it looks like our rabbles are good. So now we get Teachings of the Wise for that. These guys, he hates me. Yeah, because he has a prejudice against me. So he's probably going to attack. And if he does, I'm going to need to retreat back. So we need to stabilize war in this area. Sultan Jafar, Wazar's leveled up. Not Wazar, our Amir character. Let's get Woundmaker. And the Black Tower of Arkan will soon be ours. Oh, wow, the Portal of Twilight? Dude, unique buildings. One of the buildings can be built in each settlement. Okay, Zinj Corruption, very cool. And then the other building is going to be the Gardens of Beliad. Okay, so that's like the non-corrupted version. Awesome, dude. And then we're going to go ahead and take the coffee beans. Oh, dude, the Golden Age coffee. And yeah, so, oh god, oh no, has he got 2 armies here? I mean, how good is that garrison? VOLKMAR kind of likes us, ironically, but I think that's like all he has. The Cult of Sigmar is not that strong. So do I just squash the ogres out first? I only want to squash them if they have 2 territories, but we need the Great Desert of Araby. Oh, it's a single territory, and it's part of our region as well. So maybe we just chill out. Like, we're not in a rush to get the Black Tower of Arkan, right? We head down here, yeah? Because, like, VOLKMAR, like, kind of likes what we've been doing. Yeah, see? But he has aversion to us in general, but I think we just squash the Ogre Kingdoms out, and then we can get the Black Tower eventually. We might need a second army to, you know, secure the ground here. So we're going to get the camels, camel Jezzails. We can speed that along if we need to, but I think saving that for a pinch is going to be better. And yeah, he's not going to want a non-aggression pact. Suddenburg is a nice city. I mean, those are both cities we want to settle, but the Great Desert of Araby is one of our main missions, right? Oh, it's not? Really? The Great Desert of Araby isn't on one of our key territories? Okay, that's fine, but it's still cool, and I'm sure it has some unique landmarks, so we'll get to that in a minute, guys. And yeah, the dwarves, they're our friends, man. They're our friends. They're not at war with anybody. They're just trading with us. No complaints. And do we have any caravans? He's journeying. We're about to get a huge income boost this next turn. And yeah, I think we take the Chunguses. That's a shitload of bulls, though. But bulls actually will get wrecked by the Arabian Knights. So I think we'll be all right. Let's see what happens, guys. Good luck. All right. Oh, dude, you dirty dogs. I'm sorry, ogres. We could have been friends in another life, but no, they got to go. They've got territories that we need to complete our provinces. So, you know, the revenge of the Jafar is what it's all about here. That's what it's all about. All right. So that's done. Pools of Despair can be leveled up, and we can get couple buildings here. So we're gonna get Phyrus, because Phyrus I think is the one that has the unique building. Let me check here. Yeah, Phyrus has the Great Tomb, which is what we want. So we're gonna get Phyrus leveled up on the island. Very cool stuff, and we can also get the growth building padded up there too. All right, so the caravan is completed. Shit, I just spent all my money, so maybe we cancel this. No, no end. And we're gonna get the Grand Bazaar. Nothing there right now, I don't think. And we're gonna get our trade route going, because we need that dough. So where can we go that's going to be good trade? I do see some big numbers. We can go to Lamia, trade with the Tomb Kings over there. I'm sure they're going to love us there. We're going to go to Lamia and just kind of get some exploration. Also give us a little bit of trade. And Sultan Jafar, I mean, that's an Ogre Bull. I mean, that's so many Ogre Bulls, guys. I don't know if I could take all that.
Wizard Supreme of
the Great Desert of Araby is a ways off too. I mean, the Black Tower of Arkan, we got VOLKMAR the Grim with his Doomstack here. It's kind of a sketchy situation here, honestly, between these two Ogre Doomstacks. I mean, these Ogres like us, actually. The past war with the Chaos Dwarfs. Okay, I guess that's something. We could head back and just, like, let this area chill and go deal with Arkan now. So Arkan has this, and then the Wizard's Caliph Palace. I think that gives us access to a unique legendary lord too, the Wizard's Caliph. So that'll be good. I could hard march towards Arkan, or I think I just head home. You know, I gotta play it safe. I mean, we are going to be dealing with rebellions here. I hate to leave this area when we've made good progress. VOLKMAR, though, is just chilling. I could declare war on him, although the Black Tower of Arkan's garrison is really weak sauce. He's got a lot of flagellants. He's level 7, but with that garrison bonus, he might beat us in combat with these extra units. Got a mortar. I have Arabian Knights. I have genies. Level 11 versus his level 7. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. We'll chill here for one more turn. The ogres can be dealt with later. We're going to go into ambush dance. I could just declare war and try and pull him out. Or I could bait him with a secondary lord, but I'm pretty poor. Yeah, this army's pretty good, I remember. But yeah, I
Commander
think
of
we
G.
get it with our characters and Sultan Jafar and like pendulums. I think we wreck this army and we have a massive cavalry advantage.
Wizard supreme.
So I think we get it. So I'm going to declare war on him. He'll most likely come for the Pools of Despair. And, yeah, who's he fighting? Nobody right now. All right, we're going to declare war on him. And we are in ambush dance, and let's see how this goes. Yeah, it's going to be sketchy, but we are going to go for it. I don't think I can afford to, like, sit around, right? Cargo capacity, always a good one. And boom.
Commander.
All right, guys, wish me luck. Let's see how this shit goes, and hopefully we can take down the Grim One himself. All right, so we got him in an ambush, and it would be really lame to auto-resolve this fight. So we're going to fight this, even if it's going to be worse for us. And let's take down VOLKMAR, man. Epic duel in the desert. It's like Kingdom of Heaven a little bit, huh? So the good thing about this is we have two anti-large characters who can bully the hell out of VOLKMAR. His front line will be favored against mine, the Flagellants. So we're going to get our Haggard warriors in the front. The Sultan commands, they do indeed. I love the custom voice lines too. It's really, really fun. All right, so Bowman. Bowman here. Bowman here. And we have the fire baptized bowmen as well. These guys are great. They're like grenades, sort of, yeah. So we'll do, I guess, like this. Like this. We need to get some spears to make sure the flanks don't get compromised. Great, great. And spears in the back, and spears in the back here. Awesome. Classic little formation. Pendulum's going to be awesome, and Wazar the Cruel and company need to do some work against his lord. We got 3, and we got 4. And the genie is going to be in a bottle hanging out in the front line here. All right. So yeah, we could corner camp, but let's go meet him in the open field. It's going to be, I think it'll be more fun that way. All right, guys, so let's do this, and let's advance up. We're going to play land battle rules. Not always, but in this battle we will. So those are Empire Knights, which our 2 Arabian Knights should be able to defeat them. Just 2v1, right? So let's go here. We're going to get one of the Arabian Knights to charge here. One of you guys can go around the backside, and you guys can come around the back here and go get the artillery. And VOLKMAR, oh, that's right, he's probably just on foot still. I was like, wait a second. He is not going too hard after us. Okay, so we're going to juke. And the Arabian Knights here are going to go there. Let's get you around the backside and have you flank on those Empire Knights. Outstanding. And now the characters can go after VOLKMAR. Looks like he is on horseback. And we should begin the shooting now. All right, so let's get some Harry Potter going to the Flagellants. We need to make sure that you guys are wasting those Flagellants and that they're going to be getting buttered up really, really hard here. Arabian Knight's doing great, so let's go get one of you guys here and one of you guys on the mortar back there. And Sultan Jafar can now get a big pendulum going. I don't know where, but you can see the archers are doing great. Doing a ton of damage. Let's get the spearmen into the halberdiers, and you guys fight these Flagellants. We'll get you guys shooting over here, and yeah, Sultan Jafar taking over cast damage, but it's fine. We're going to go ahead and do the Serpent Staff here, and we can go ahead and Spirit Leech you. And now that the magic payload has been blown, we're going to go into his scary form there. All right, backfield's looking good. Those are Flagellants, which are unbreakable gremlins, as you know. Fire Baptized Bowmen need to get the job done here. Wazar the Cruel can restock them. Pretty sweet little synergy we got going right there. Jafar, how you looking, homie? Yeah, mortar's offline. The archers are getting steamrolled in the back. Sultan Jafar is going to move in there. And yeah, we have a lot of good answers against the Flagellants, man. A lot of good answers. The Empire Cavalry. Oh shit, I didn't notice this. Oh, Genie, no. Come on, buddy. You can live. Get on the archers, shut him down. Genie needs to flee. Be free, my creature. Be free. Oh, don't disintegrate, please. Please, I'm too weak. Okay, he's going to get away. I got so excited about all my other effects that we almost lost our big dog. We might still lose him. I believe they disintegrate, so that's a bit of a problem there. All right, so you guys need to scatter, and let's pull forward you guys to fight the great sword. Scatter, scatter, and scatter. We're just going to kind of pull you on the backside of the map here while the heavy cav continue causing disruption. And yeah, we're getting there, man. Let's do a little pendulum action on those archers right there, even though we will take the magical fatigue penalty. The Arabian Knights slowly winning that fight over there on this side. A couple great swords making their way through, but the pendulum doing nice work there. Get to the archers, and the Genie is going to just literally scurry to the Shadow Realm there. I think we're good. The great swords are getting worn down. The fire baptized bowmen should be reforming the ranks right now. And yeah, Flagellants, of course, you guys know. We have to kill them to the absolute last. The Arabian Knights able to overwhelm the position here. Let's go get him on the archers right there. And that is a Witch Hunter. Yeah, he was probably going after me. Let's go get Jafar on him. I think that's going to be good. Meanwhile, these characters need to go get on the Witch Hunter, who's been doing a little bit too much damage. VOLKMAR, we could just like leave him to chill here. Let's send the Palace Guard in to go fight him, which we will eventually get. And Big Man's going this way. These guys are getting folded. We're not going to army loss them, but VOLKMAR is not unbreakable yet. So yeah, he's not unbreakable at the moment. Let's go get into the great swords right there. Fire baptized bowman doing some awesome work. That character is going to go offline, and VOLKMAR is going to get it. Big Pimpin' Jafar is coming in his scary form here to fight him. Okay, let's get you guys back, and back. You guys need to turn over here, shoot those halberdiers, and let's get you guys to turn and shoot those flagellants over there. This position is broken. Wazar the Cruel, they were able to take down that. We want to kill the character to make sure that he doesn't get, a return on us. These are just going to be swordsmen, a couple flagellants. Yeah, Arabian Knights, great little units. Great little units. All right, so now we just need to get VOLKMAR and the remaining flagellants, and we should be chilling. Back you go. Let's charge these guys down, and just going to be cleanup duty from here, guys. All right. Probably better than an auto. Honestly, probably not that different from auto resolve, to be honest with you. Yeah, he's broken, shattered. We'll see you guys after the battle. Just got to clean up some flagellants. All right, let's go ahead and take the captive so we can power build our infrastructure, which I really, really enjoy. And it looks like, is that an enemy army up there towards our lands? Foreign trespasser. Okay, Arkan is trespassing. Let's go see how good his army is. Unfortunately, the Black Tower of Arkan will still be kind of tricky unless these armies are weak. We're probably going to have to fight another fight. We'll see. But we'll play it by ear. Probably it's almost time for a second army. Yeah, probably almost time. All right, keep moving in the journey. Let's find our own path here. Arkan is trespassing. He's got a pretty decent little army. I would hate to lose Kofur to him. Yeah, he's getting like really buttered up to declare war. I can see it in his eyes, in his cold dead eyes. Another army there. He did ambush, foil our ambush. We got melee attack for our units. It's not bad. Rampaging standard. Okay.
Wizard Supreme.
So the big dog, unbridled ambition, control in all provinces, really, really good. And that is gonna buff the slaves. That's gonna buff our palace guard, trade tariffs, and desired conquest. So weapon strength when fighting against dwarves, humans. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're gonna take that literal army-wide buff. And we now get the Dread Daughters of Tariq, which are a cool, unique Camel Arwar. And, okay, the Black Book of Ibn, upkeep for the Lord's Army. So that's going to be a custom item here. We're going to need to equip that. Yep. Looks like it is there. Very, very nice. Wins magic, all sorts of good stuff. Yeah, cool, unique items, man. Negative growth. And can we take them here? I think we can. It's going to be a bit of a pit fight since we're a little bit damaged. But we could recruit some Arwars. I need to deal with this. So leadership for the Lord's Army or champion. This is going to be our Emir. I think we take Palace Guard, give him bonus first large even more. The Sergeant is nice though, but melee defense for the Hero's Army is actually pretty good. We'll take that. That sounds really nice. Army-wide, you know. That can help you win fights that you would otherwise lose. So the Black Tower of Arkan is still very potato. I think we can go in, because they're all in freaking March. Oh, dude, I just catch this guy outside of the city and auto-resolve spam him. Dude, get wrecked. Yeah, that's perfect. That'll kill the garrison. It'll kill everything. High casualties, though, apparently. It has me losing the genie. So we're going to pop in and fight this guys. Should be an easy fight, but we'll still show it, because is it 3 armies or is it 2? Yeah, it's 3 little armies here. All right, guys, wish me luck, and hopefully our genie survives this one. Okay, so we got 2 armies coming in from the edge of the map, and oh, that's just so juicy. Oh, let's go see what it's going to be. The 1 army here, and it looks like it's, yeah, the 2 garrison forces are reinforcing armies. Okay. All right, so let's gather everybody up, get the formations. I could get to the edge of the map and do what I did earlier. 2 minutes and 1:47. There you go. Okay, so the good armies will be coming, but this army here, we're going to do our dreaded Arabian Night distraction. I like how we have like a cool, unique tactic that we've coined in this campaign for this unique campaign, right? We'll get the Bombardiers, 2 archers here. Can't wait to get the Camel Jezzail soon. But we need to deal with VOLKMAR, guys. He needs to go in the trash because we're going to have Arkan on our shit soon. He's going to be causing havoc. Genie is just going to be back here. Very deep set. And let's get a couple Spearmen in the back with the Palace Guard here. So we're going to get like a Palace Guard front line. Because, you know, that's my Lord has a great effect for that. And you guys, they could probably honestly solo a lot of that stuff there. Alright, so let's get ready to go. Let's do it. So we're going to go get you guys right up against the brink of the map. And we're going to get the Emir over there and the Arabian Cav. Let's get them here. Move up. So 3 and 4. Great. So we got 2 groups. Let's go hammer them. We should be able to get there in time. So let's make sure we do it perfect. Like, yes. Just like we did before. You want to leave them a little bit of room so you don't pendulum your own guys too hard. Yeah, we got to get it just right. And we have leadership discouraging effects too, which is, I love it. So we're going to encircle this other army here. He's going to use his dreaded firebow. Let's see if it even hits us. Classic terrible ability. You got to love it. Yeah, just keeping them interested, really. These are spearmen and spearmen, so we don't want to charge them or anything. But they're going to be coming in a minute, and we should be here in time. All right, so you guys keep going. Keep circling the army. Keep circling the army, wasting ammunition. Don't want to be attacking into the spearmen, but if we could just keep them separated from their homies, then that's pretty massive, right? It's pretty friggin' massive. So as long as they don't try and make a play over there, we could charge right into the front, but diving here is not something I'm interested in doing. And keep it up. We have our characters ready, and these guys are pretty damn good fighters, I would say. The Bombardiers are going to be there, and the Sultan is going to be getting a fat, overcasted pendulum. The Genie will do his AoE, and just keep them from getting out there. Yeah, pull them apart. This is like, you know, you guys have probably watched the OG Legend of Total War. Like, he's so good at this kind of, you know, pulling apart AI thing. It's not one of my fortes, that's for sure, but we're learning. I've been getting the itch as I've gotten older to, like, play more campaigns. I don't know if it's like an old man thing. Is it a retirement home? I wouldn't say that quite yet, but, you know, it's something. All right, so we got the pendulum. Let's go ahead and get that right down the pipe here. Oh, did we get knocked over, you dirty dog? All right, let's get that pendulum right there. It's going to be good. And the Emir characters need to hunt these guys down. All right, so we got a little bit of a charge there, pulled these guys apart. And back here, we got a huge pendulum on that army, and the Genie also needs to get a little something going. Let's pull you guys back, get the reinforcements in, get the Palace Guard to fight up, and looking good. I mean, yeah, they're getting punished pretty freaking bad. You know, pretty bad. The Genie needs to stay back, and these archers already got compromised. I should have had them a lot deeper set. Alas, we did not. So you guys have done this, you've done this. And are we actually bullying them as hard as we would like? I mean, a lot of these are flagellants, of course. We're going to go ahead and get you guys, and the archer units are going to retreat back. Fire Baptized Bowmen need to retreat as well. The enemy lord is down for the count. And the Arabian Cav, what do we have to hit here? Yeah, just keep them interested, really. That's what we do and while we focus on this fight. So let's go get the Warrior Priest. And the big dog is ready for another pendulum, so we're going to do it right down the pipe on these guys here. I think that should be pretty good, although that position would have been stronger, I think. Would have been stronger. All right, so the archers are ready. I definitely blundered pretty hard there. We're going to take you guys over to this fight to go help chase some units off. In the meantime, these are flagellants and these are spearmen, so we don't want to be charging too many of those units. Okay, so the character is paying the price. Sultan Jafar is in the mix, and do we have enough for a pendulum? We're just going to go Jin mode here. Yeah, we're going to go Jin on him. We're going to Jin all over his face. All right, you guys didn't listen, and here we are. These are going to be spearmen. Let's get these archers, and we can jump on that character there, honestly, because he's not going to be that good of a fighter. Yeah, it didn't actually end up going quite as well as I thought it would. I blundered the positioning, but, you know, lesson learned for sure. Let's get you, get these flagellants right here, get a couple archers to turn about face and shoot. We're going to kite you here, and you guys can go clean up these guys, and we'll bring you guys out to get those archers. Great. All right, so the big dogs are working it down, and the rest of the army here, this could actually turn into a bit of a hard fight here, to be honest. All right, so let's keep running, and these are going to be flagellants, so let's get you guys to go here. The Genie, we got to be really, really careful with. We do see some scary boys here, some spearmen causing some havoc. Fire Baptized Bowmen are at the ready, so let's get them and baptize some of these guys. And now we're going to go back. We'll use our Serpent Staff, which will do some nice AoE damage, and we're going to go back into human form so we can use our goodies. All right, not serious casualties yet. You know, nothing too bad. But the auto-resolve had us losing 1 million units, basically. So, you know, this is a step forward for sure. But a messy one, I do dare say. All right, so finish off the flagellants there. Sultan Jafar, he's going to need to do some... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where we want to pendulum right now. We need to get him out of this combat, though. Let's pop Charm Shield, run away. He's getting a little bit danger low, so I don't like that at all. All right, so elsewhere, these cav need to come across. You guys have cleaned that up. You've cleaned that up. We were able to get the archers on the outside. Let's go get those crossbowmen. And we got more flagellants coming in, man. Nasty, nasty. There's a whole bunch of those guys, and we can do the Genie's business there. Let's get you guys into fight. And yeah, actually a pendulum opportunity right here. It's going to hit a fair amount of our own guys, but, you know, Sultan Jafar is not a good guy, so it makes sense. All right, and Spirit Leech, good. Archers getting chased by some character over there, so we can go hunt him down. But this is good because we get the city after this. You know, this is good. Man, a lot of flagellants here. Holy shit, these guys are a menace. The Genie's at 700 HP. You can go help fight these flagellants off, and we do have some archers over here who need to be dealt with, so we're going to go get them. Our characters are still fighting. Are we in any danger of losing this? I don't think so, but, you know, stranger things have happened, man. Yeah, these damn flagellants, so hot right now. And it looks like we got them wavering. Yeah, so now we just need to clean up flagellants, and that is the great part about fighting VOLKMAR. Let's go get that Lord. Is that, these armies are all in March stance, actually, so I don't think we need to get that Lord, yeah. Is that, when you kill the shit, it's gone. It fights to the end. Genie is sitting at 700 HP. Yeah, so that was sloppy. It could have been cleaner. If I had positioned my archers a little bit further back, it would have been much, much better. Foe Seeker. Foe Seeker. Yes. Archers shoot, but nonetheless, a victory for Araby. But I suspect Arkan is going to declare war on us in the next couple turns. But that is a problem for the next episode. That is for sure. All right, so the fire baptized, pretty sweet. Enemy lord, yep, he's off. So we probably just fast forward here, make sure nobody's going to be dying. Do that. Pop the serpent staff, which will be kind of, it's like the basilisk ability that you have, not basilisk, but the one the lizardmen have. Yeah, the Ark of Sotek. All right, guys, GG, good stuff. See you on the campaign map. Guys, big dog Jafar getting it down here, and he's at 3,500. You know, it actually just occurred to me, I think that we can get our victory condition for reclaiming Araby by having an agreement, like military alliances with people too. So maybe that's an option with the ogres if we want to just have some chunguses as our minions. Let's go ahead and take the laborers here, the unpaid interns. And now we just go into the city and get it. Yeah, we should be able to get this pretty easily, but let's set our skill point. What else do we want to do? I think we can do cunning charisma. That is going to help palace guard units and cataphracts and slave monger. Yeah, we'll do that because that's kind of his whole thing. Bodyguard, great. And now we get into the city here. We do lose the archers. It's fine. I'm going to be replacing them with camel jazales anyway, so this is it's all in the family. I don't feel like fighting that. Not today. All right, so let's go ahead and occupy that. So we got the Black Tower of Arkan, lovely little city. We can delete that. We're going to do this, and we can speed this along. Yeah, let's like power develop this region here. Yeah, buddy. And we need to get some walls. Slave gate, it looks like. Don't know how much we care about that. You can get the cannon tech if we want to, but I think we just get the walls for now, so we don't have to defend this so closely. And we can do some deep deployment here, some deep recruitment, but I think we just chill out. And if we get threatened, we recruit Arwars. And we're going to be heading back to the mainlands here in a second, because I guarantee you Arkan is going to be declaring war like real quick. Like, all right, so this is going to give us access to a Hashishin assassin, the hookah lounge. Sure, we can get the plantation, and yeah, now we just hard march. So ideally we get peace with VOLKMAR now. We just like smashed him in the face. He's got 2 territories, but we don't want to fight him. He's not like a huge issue. 18% progression, and you can see the control. Yeah, the penalties I think are going down. Yeah, you can see now that we've gotten some territories back, it's not that bad, the effects. But oh, looks like, is that another Araby army? See, oh no, that's my caravan. I was like, that guy looks familiar. Arwars, we have the camels. These sisters are amazing. They have burning headbound, and then you have a ballista, which I haven't tried, but we'll probably get one in one of our armies soon. All right, guys, Virus. I think let's slap the base there. Sure, why the hell not? So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for joining. Very, very fun times. We'll be back very soon. Anything else that we want to kind of speed along here? I don't think so quite yet. But yeah, great episode. We made some progress, big fights. We'll be back with another episode very soon. And I suspect Ark in the Black is going to be next on the menu, as we've had a pretty smooth but very attrition-heavy expansion here in the South. GG, guys. And again, if you enjoyed the stream and you want more campaigns in the channel, please do drop a like. It helps out quite a bit. But other than that, we'll see you on the other side. Take care of yourselves. And, well, I was going to say Sigmar bless, but in this case, the genie and the djinns, hopefully they bless. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you around.